Est-ce que vous vouliez, en écrivant ce livre, exorciser ce que vous viviez à l'époque quand vous faisiez quand vous étiez assistant social?
I didn't feel like I personally suffered that much in the job, but there was one interesting thing that I found working in the field. When you go and do work that other people don't want to do, when you feel sort of heroic, like you're doing a job that's good, and it's hard, sometimes you don't take care of yourself. I started to understand that cliche of the burnt out cop. There's a character type who's a hero, but he's not good at home because he's got the job burdening him. And I realized that in my own life working with these kids, I felt a little bit that way myself. I would come back from a hard weekend. I worked long weekend shifts with these kids, and I'd come home and just drink a lot and be, processing all this intense feeling I had, and wasn't necessarily taking good care of myself. So that was a thing that I discovered that was really interesting about the job.
Alors, Smith, ça donnerait aussi quelque chose de très intéressant, c'est l'atmosphère, parce que ça se passe à Yaak Valley, il y a même le lieu est un personnage.
The west of the United States is, a place with a lot of film and literary tradition. The thing I wanted to do in my book was, it is a beautiful place, and so I wanted to present it as a beautiful place, but the people that live there are still just as complicated and troubled and self-destructive sometimes as people anywhere else. And I feel like a lot of times when people write Western literature, they equate beautiful landscape with beautiful people, simple, idyllic people, and who have romantic adventures. And I really wanted to do something that was a little bit more true to my experience.
La dernière chose que je souhaite vous demander, c'est quel message, comme vous venez nous voir, lecteur français, quel message vous donnez aux lecteurs, quel message vous avez à leur donner et pour quelles raisons ils doivent lire Yaak Valley Montana?
To have French readers reading the book is really a sign that you have done something worthy, and so it's an honor to have French readers. That would please me to no end. As to what I would like to tell the French, I guess it's the same thing I wanted to tell my own country a little bit, which was the notions that people have of how Westerners live their lives, and the kinds of stereotypes that exist out there aren't true. There's a belief that people live out west are very quiet and stoic and straight, and they're just as complicated and interesting as anywhere else. And so I wanted to present the world that I know as honestly and reflectively as possible.
Ah bah, ils vont prendre beaucoup de plaisir, Smith Henderson, parce que nous, si on est venu vous voir aujourd'hui, on profite de votre passage à Paris vraiment pour vous voir, parce qu'on a adoré Yaak Valley Montana. Pour moi, c'est un roman coup de poing. On invite les internautes à découvrir cet assistant social dévoué qui erre entre plein d'âmes déséquilibrées dans un Montana des années 80 dans lequel on sent bien cette atmosphère-là. Moi, j'ai jamais connu, mais en tout cas, j'y ai été projeté. Un grand merci pour ce roman et pour cette interview. Merci Smith Henderson.
Merci.